according to what I'm seeing as far as some of the scanner stuff, looks like Gatlinburg Fire Department's digital now. Of course, they list a couple of analog, but I'm sure they're not going to be analog since they've got digital. So, trying to look at some other stuff real fast, like while you looking for that camera shot. Let me finish looking. I'll holler back at you in just a minute. K4KKH.
All right, we'll be here. K4 Hutchinson.
Yeah, just to let you know, the Park Service is all digital, and other than that, they're starting the evacuations. KCAQOF.
Yeah, we were listening to I was watching the press conference they just had online from one of the EOCs. I'm wondering if Sevier County's got the Aries group up there doing anything. Hadn't heard them on the radio, or hadn't heard any activity.
Yeah, I've been listening too, and I'm listening to the park right now. They're trying to get people out, and no, I haven't heard anything other than that.
What fricassee are you listening to?
All digital. The U.S. Park Service.
Okay. Do you know if it's TDMA or FDMA like Fusion?
They are P25.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, I don't have a DV Mini that I could... I'll have to buy one of those and see about hooking that one in.
Yeah, they're trying to get people out of the park, and then over in Gatlinburg, and basically what they've done is split the highway, and northbound lane is all excuse me, emergency traffic, and the other lane for commuters getting out of the mountains.
KF4ICC.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it. Real quick, name here is Ted. Where's the location of the evacuation taking place?
It'd be in Smoky Mountains in Gatlinburg.
So I tell you, they're trying to get everybody out of Gatlinburg then, huh?
Well, those affected in the areas, high winds right now, from what I understand from what I've heard on forestry, the mountains are pretty much engulfed.
That explains all the smoke back down here on 40. All right, gentlemen, I appreciate it. Y'all carry on, and we'll be listening. Y'all have a good evening. 73 there from KF4ICC Mobile.
Very good, sir. Have a good one, KC8QOF.
KD8YNG break.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I'm down here in Weirs Valley. We got a big one going on 321 there. Be on the east side of the 321 between me and Pigeon Forge, and I'm on Cove Mountain Road.
I know that they've got the Metcalf Bottoms Road closed off. They've got traffic going the opposite direction.
Yeah, this is in the valley, 321. I'm not sure how to... I'm from out of town, so I'm having a hard time describing it. I'm on Cove Mountain Road. It's east of that, between me and Pigeon Forge there. Grandma's Kitchen, maybe around that area, maybe farther east than that, kind of that area. It's engulfed pretty good.
Is it up the mountain, or is it coming down?
It looks like a residence or a business caught fire, and it spread from there.
Oh, really? Oh, the Grandma's Kitchen over there caught fire?
I'm not sure about if it's Grandma's Kitchen or not. I didn't get close enough. It's just I'm just trying to tell you the general area of that. We were standing out watching the weather, and we saw it light up, and it spread from there. It's going up the north side of the hill there, and a little bit up the south side on both sides of 321.
Roger that. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. I think it's west of Metcalf Bottom Road. It's the road that I take. That when I go up the mountains, I usually go Wares Valley and then take Metcalf Bottoms and go up the towards Newfound Gap that way. Gets me out of the traffic in the Pigeon Forge area, especially on the weekends. But yeah, if it's the vicinity I know that you're talking about there, and I know Cove Mountain Road, there's several chalets up the mountain that they just recently put up there, and I've actually been up that road a couple of times doing some radio stuff and direction finding and fox hunting, and yeah, you can get yourself in trouble pretty quick if you're not careful.
Yeah, we're packed up. We're keeping an eye on it. So far, it's moving away from us, but if it starts coming this way, we're out of here because we'd be trapped. We're at a dead end. We're way up on the highest point of the mountain there, Cinnamon Road, whatever that is. But I know what you're talking about, Lions Road. It's way far away from that. It's way up on the other end of the valley there. Do you know where that little they sell pumpkins and Christmas trees and all that kind of stuff every year? They have like the fall festival and all that.
WB4GBI repeater.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that area. I can't remember the business, but I know which one you're talking about. That's the one?
Yeah, it's around that area is where it is. It's taken up. It's a big one. It's taken up quite a number of acres there. They've got 321 shut down, if I'm not mistaken. They got police there and fire trying to put it out.
Yeah, Roger. The 321 Wares Valley, they had it shut down there at Lion Springs, and then and that was to get into the park. And then let's see, I can see where you're talking about over there. I'm kind of scrolling through the maps here, looking up Cove Valley or Cove Mountain Road there. We used to have a repeater up on Cove Mountain on 685, but we had to, I say we, I'm talking about Tim Berry, the owner of that repeater. He had to have it removed off the site. Probably a good thing now if that tower site's being threatened.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, according to what I read about 16 minutes ago, the parkway is shut down before Dollywood Lane on the parkway in Pigeon Forge. They are allowing no civilians past that point. They're turning them around at Dollywood Lane. Apparently 4 more fires had broke out due to trees that had fallen on power lines.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm curious. Not heard any Aries activations.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand by here, guys. I need the ID. This is KD8YNG. I'm from Dayton. My name is Dan Delta Alpha November. I'll be monitoring.
Dan, real quick, what repeaters do you hang out on up in Dayton?
The Huber Heights one, mostly N08I is the one I get on most of the time. You get up there?
Oh yeah, I got family up there in Franklin, and I've been on the DMR repeater there in Middleburg or Middletown or whatever they call it. I've been on that DMR repeater. I've been on a couple of repeaters up there, but making plans to come up there for Hamvention. Like I said, I got family up there. I was up there a couple months ago for the weekend. So we get up there several times a year now.
Yeah, we'll definitely come up for Hamvention. It's going to be really nice this year. Yeah, I get on that Franklin repeater once in a while. I forget the number on it. Also try Simplex 146.430. There's a bunch of guys that talk Simplex up there.
Right.
Will do. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kilo Bravo. The valley, I'm headed out. We've just been called in. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the mountain, but it's up here by Cove Mountain. Massive fire.
Okay, check your microphone cable because you're cutting out. Your signal's fine, but it's something with your microphone. I don't know if you got a short in or what, but just in and out. Try it one more time. Something about a fire up there near Cove Mountain Road.
10-4, I was just advising that the mountain is on fire over here in the valley and a lot of homes fogged. Right now it's on the Gatlinburg, or excuse me, the east side of the mountain, east side of 321, but it is massive.
Roger, yeah, I can imagine that with the winds and all, because I think they were calling for 80-mile-an-hour gusts at some points right before the rains hit, so looks like we're in the most dangerous part of it. So drive safe and be careful out there. Over.
10-4, just wanted to advise, right now 321 is still open. I haven't run across the roadblock. KB5 is VGV.
Yeah, that's the same one that I was telling you about there, fella. And I didn't catch your call sign. This is KD8YNG.
Kilo Bravo 5 Zulu Golf Victor.
Roger that. KD8YNG standing by.
Roger, this is K4HSM, Kilo 4, Hot Spicy Mustard, HSM, name's Greg on this end. Alright guys, be careful up there, and check in with us. We do the SKYWARN nets on here, but, you know, because of the situation, I think we're going to kind of keep an eye on things here with all the high winds and the situation up there. We'll try and keep this frequency available if needed. K4HSM, we'll stand by.
Kilo Mike 4 Whiskey, Foxtrot Whiskey. Is the fire heading towards Pigeon Forge?
That's an affirmative. It is heading east, and it's also heading north over that mountain. There's trees in the way. I can't tell if it's heading south, but there's more on the north and east side heading towards Pigeon Forge there. KD8YNG.
KM4WFW. Yeah, I'd say they're probably going to do more evacuations through the night, right?
Well, I would think so. I'm at a dead end, so I'm keeping a real close eye on it there. If it starts coming west, I'm out of here.
What's your location, sir?
I'm off Cove Mountain Road. Where Cove Mountain Road hits 321, follow that all the way back up to Cinnamon. I'm way on top of the mountain. I can see the whole thing from here.
Wow. I'm down here, I'm down here in town, Pigeon Forge, and we come up 321 to see if we could get a better view of it. We come up early and seen the whole mountainside on fire. We had to actually turn around and go back south in the northbound lane and drive up this side because the fire, I think it crossed the road, is what everybody was saying, that it was real bad. So we want to drive back up through there, but they've got it blocked off about at the old mill.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alrighty, well, yeah, like the other fellow that said, be safe and don't get in any trouble there. KD8YNG.
Yeah, you too, sir. I appreciate it, and you be safe as well. KM4WFW clear.
Okay, for HSM, anybody aware of any Aries nets going on in relation to this, on if it's on a different repeater, just so I have it available.
Nothing that I've heard. I've been scanning all repeaters, and I think if it does get a little worse, I would not anticipate an activation.
All right, roger that. You'd think they would be activated already, but, I mean, not my call to make. K4HS, thanks.
K4HSMK, we'll see.
Go ahead, sir. KC8QOI.
KC8QOI, go ahead. And we had a double there, and we got an alert going off. Stand by. Scott, hang on.
WB4GBI.
Just issued an evacuation order. It came over the National Weather Service radio frequency. I'm going to get the copy of the text and read it aloud. Stand by. Go ahead, Scott.
Go and get your text. That is highest priority. That's what I was going to let you know. There's already over 100 police vehicles from surrounding counties from mutual aid to help with the mandatory evacuation order in the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area. Go ahead and read that because that's our top priority.
If you've got it, go ahead.
I don't. I'm reading it now. Trying to read it. But if go ahead and read it because you're going to do better than I am anyway. I'm just letting you know what I know from monitoring their frequencies.
Okay, I'm trying to get it here, so it'll be a minute. So if anybody's got it and wants to read it, go for it.
Well, until someone gets it in a clear format, and I do not have it in a clear format yet. I'm still trying to get it. I got the alert, and I'm just trying to dig through this stupid smartphone to find it. Anyway, if anyone is in the area, especially Sevier County, Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area, the fire is pretty much out of control because of the high winds and wind gusts. The Knoxville area, I don't think, is feeling the wind gusts that are occurring in Sevier County in the mountainous areas, and probably even over into North Carolina. Fortunately, we do have a storm front coming in. We'll start getting some rain in this area hopefully within the next hour, and that'll hopefully help with efforts. But right now the area is under a mandatory evacuation order because the fire is out of control. Again, that's an unformatted message, and hopefully someone will have it in a formatted format. KD4CWB.
KM4NIY, monitoring your message. I've got people in the area, and I'll be listening.
What area, sir?
My mother, she lives JL Road, McCarter Hollow, right behind Dollywood.
Okay, have you talked to her recently?
Yes, sir. I've been monitoring the Forestry Service, and I have talked to her. She does see glowing off in the distance as of right now. I was there earlier today, had a lot of smoke, some ash, but I think now things are really getting serious.
Copy that. Okay, well if you would, just kind of keep an eye on her. Because of the wind and wind gusts right now in Sevier County, it is out of control and it's jumping all over the place. So try to keep in touch with her as often as you can. Several areas up there have already lost power and normal telecom, and there's already a dozen cell sites that are off air.
Okay, break.
Very good.
All right, if she can see the glow of those fires, be honest with you, I would make arrangements to get her out of there. She knows the area better than I do, but I'd be making arrangements.
KM4 RGT.
RGT.
Yeah, I just come through Upper Middle Creek there, not far from the spur and not far from also the Dollywood there. There is a very big blaze right as you get on Upper Middle Creek. Copy that.
Net Control, this is Kilo 4 Tango Mike Whiskey.
That's K4HSM. We're not doing a net, but we're just monitoring. But go ahead.
We turned on the, normally I'm a weather spotter and emergency radio operator. Our weather station just went off and said evacuate immediately. We're in northeast, northwest Sevier County, up near Blunt and Knox, somewhere in Seymour. And are there any fires or anything around here that you're aware of?
CWB, look south up toward Mount LeConte, and if you can see the red glow, you should prepare to leave.
Okay, all right. We'll do as advised. All right, thanks.
Greg, do you have the evac?
No, I cannot find it. This is frustrating. I'm supposed to be getting these kinds of alerts, and I'm not getting it. So if you got it, go for it.
I got the alert. I don't have the text.
We get the amber alerts all over the place. This one, I cannot find it for anything. If you're downwind and getting the smoke, you need to prepare. If you're in Sevier and Blunt counties and you're downwind of the smoke, you need to make plans now.
Okay, we'll do. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks. Bye.
All right, no problem. Be careful and keep us informed. What's going on?
Greg, do you have a UHF capability VFO where you can monitor a 460 frequency?
Go for it.
460.500, narrowband, 460.5. That's mutual aid, intercity, interop in Sevier County. That's where a lot of the agencies are coordinating. Narrowband FM analog.
Okay, I'll see if I can get it. Thanks.
Roger, KD4CWA.
I can tell you that the Look Rock cam, looking east towards Gatlinburg, you can see the glow of the fires, even though it's at night. So we've definitely got some serious situation going on here. K4HSM, we're standing by.
KJ40PJ.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just got the alert on the TV. I was checking. I got the glow. I'm in Seymour. I got the glow from Easterly. Is that from Gatlinburg?
What direction?
Looks like it's easterly.
Okay, basically, if you're smelling the smoke, if you're seeing the fire, make plans to evacuate. Since it's east of you, not sure, but definitely keep an eye on it.
Okay, yeah, I do smell the smoke. We got, I can see the glow off the clouds. Probably from where I'm at, that's easterly direction. But we do have to smell
WB4GBI repeater.
I appreciate the information. KJ40PJ.
No problem. Be careful and stay in touch with us.
Will do.
906 has got an update on right now, K4KKH.
Go ahead, join in the fun. Following message is transmitted at the request of the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency. The city of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, please stay where you in your location. Again, city of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to the wildfires. Okay, for HSM.
Hey, Greg, are you able to come to Fusion 000 and repeat that message?
This is my Fusion radio. Give me about 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm going to also simulcast it on statewide.
Chuck, can you monitor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, for HSM.
Just give a preamble so I can engage the transmitter on statewide.
WB4GBI repeater.
This K for HSM.
Go ahead, Greg.
Okay, for HSM, immediate broadcast requested, evacuation immediate, Sevier County Emergency Management Agency, relayed by National Weather Service in Morristown. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency. The city of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, please stay where you are located. Again, city of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to the wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. This is K for HSM. And Chuck, I'm going to be reading this aloud about every 10 minutes or so.
All right, well, I haven't gotten it yet, so yeah, no problem.
Give me your email.
Call sign at k4kkh1gmail.com.
Alright, if anyone needs a copy of that message, I basically grabbed a screen capture and I've got it. If you need to read it out on your repeaters in the area that are affected or could be affected by users of your repeater, let me know and I will pass it over to you. Okay, for HSM. Station calling, go ahead.
Starting, KI4GBB, Jonathan over here. It's starting to rain over here in West Knoxville. Hopefully it gets over to the Smokies sooner rather than later.
You're a little broken up, but I copy. You're starting to get rain in West Knoxville, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, you sound better there. All right. Just an advisory, everyone, drive safe. We've not had rain in a long time, so there's going to be a lot of buildup on the roads, on the highways of grease and particles that could basically almost be like driving on ice. So you do need to slow it down as the rain starts, because you're going to have some slick conditions, and your tire tread is not going to be as good as it normally would be until this accumulated stuff is washed away. So be careful out there driving. Thanks, John. K for Richardson.
KM4 WFW.
High wind gust, so KI4GBV, I'm mobile and monitoring.
WFW, go.
Yes, sir. There's also another evacuation. I don't know if anybody was aware, but it's between traffic light 8 and the spur in Pigeon Forge.
Okay, between traffic light 8. Would that be West Valley Road?
Correct.
I'm starting to get used to that place. All right. So traffic light 8, where's Valley Road is, pretty much where those go-kart tracks are, and up to the spur that leads to Gatlinburg, that is closed off. So thanks a lot for that update.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening. KM4 WFW clear.
And 4AG.
AG, you go.
Yeah, this is N4AG Charlie over here in West Knoxville. Just letting you guys have a little update on the rain. We got a little bit of rain coming in lightly over here in West Knoxville, so maybe we'll have a little bit of relief on the way.
Greg, update on that location again.
Traffic light 8, Wares Valley, approximately Wares Valley Road, and the spur, that has also been blocked off.
Oh, heavy winds though.
Greg, it's Highway 321 at Highway 73, also known as East Old Wares Valley or Wares Valley Road. It's State Highway 73 at 321, 321 being the Parkway in Sevierville. Correction, Pigeon Forge.
Okay, copy.
A lot of the travelers are not going to know that it's Wares Valley Road if they come in from navigation, but they're going to know it's Highway 73. And thank you, Charlie, for that update. KD4CWB in the group. Greg, when you get a chance, Jim's wanting to patch that announcement through M-Tiers. Just let me know. We're going to do it up on 000 Fusion.
All right, I can stand by. What 440 is the frequency here? I've got M-Tiers capability, or I should if I can get through Kevin's repeater.
I don't actually have the M-Tiers in my radio. If you went to Fusion, I was going to just put it back over on DMR, and he's going to patch it into M-Tiers. That way you're going to knock out Fusion, DMR statewide, and M-Tiers all at one time.
All right, copy that. Give me about 30 seconds.
Copy that. I'll tell him to prep.
All right, Chuck, can you watch it?
Repeat.
Chuck. I was calling Chuck. Sorry about that. Chuck, can you watch the frequency?
Yeah, go ahead, K4KKH.
Thank you. K4HSM QS1.
WB4GBI repeater.
I apologize for the unlicensed communication. I have family in Gatlinburg trying to figure out the best way out of there. Can somebody please inform?
What part of
Gatlinburg or the end.
I'm trying to figure that out. We're trying to establish communication back with him on his cell phone. Is 321 North clear?
I don't know about 321 North, but I know 454 Birds Creek Road is one of the main outlets.
Repeat that, please.
Birds Creek Road is about the best route out right now. The spur is closed. I do not know about 321. Does anybody else know about 321?
KM4WFW, my wife and I, we were just there not too long ago going north on 321. It was closed. There was, I guess there was fire that was across both lanes of highway. We did not get a chance to see it. We had to drive back south on the northbound lane on the side of the road.
What about the back road coming through Sugarlands?
I would not know that, sir.
KK4 VUL.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're out here in Wears Valley, just wondering, have you got any status information on Wears Valley Road between light number 8 going toward Townsend?
Basically, if you can head towards Townsend, that would probably be the preferred route. I don't think you can get into Pigeon Forge going east.
Okay, yeah, we're getting some other reports that the fire was around 321, probably a couple miles east of where we're located, so some of the neighbors are very concerned about needing to evacuate.
All right. Yeah, well, I'll see what I can find out. But basically, if you are downwind of the smoke and downwind of the fires, you need to make plans to evacuate as quick as possible. Get your pets, get your belongings, any crucial information, and get ready to get the heck out of there.
Okay, roger that. Appreciate the information. We're going to stay and monitor this channel and give any status if you need it.
Absolutely. We'll be happy to help you. K4HSM.
KK4VUL monitoring.
KM4W.
K4KKH, Greg.
We seen was heading, we've got video of it. It is heading towards Pigeon Forge rapidly. Very rapidly.
All right, go ahead, Chuck.
Yeah, if they're on 321, they need to head over towards Townsend and go back around through Marable. They're taking traffic out of 321 out of Gatlinburg and shipping them up towards Pittman Center. I don't know if they're doing anything on the spur yet. I haven't opened, but they're using it from Gatlinburg to the Pittman Center is open. That's where they're running traffic right now. And of course, right there at traffic light number 8, you ain't going to get in or out of Pigeon Forge. So the best bet would be go over towards Townsend and go back on the Marable side.
All right, roger that. K4HSM standby. If you need to shelter LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wears Valley, and the Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus they are open for shelters if you need a place to go. So again, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wears Valley, and Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. CWB HSM on 9-4. Alright, I'm going to read out the advisory one more time.
Go.
WB4GBI repeater.
Stand by just a second so I can put it on DM1.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Just give me a 3-2 count.
Roger, roger. Okay, standing by. In 5, 4, 3. This is K4HSM, immediate broadcast requested. Evacuation of Sevier County. The following message transmitted at the request of the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency. City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, please stay in place. Again, City of Gatlinburg and all nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, please stay in your current location. And I understand the evacuation has spread from Traffic Light 8, Highway 321, Old Wares Valley Road, on up towards the spur which connects Pigeon Forge to Gatlinburg. That has also been evacuated due to a wildfire. This is K4HSM.
K4HSM, N4YEK.
YEK, go.
Traffic light number 8 is Dollywood Lane. It is not Wares Valley Road, just to let you know. N4YEK.
Roger that. Yeah, I know that somebody said 321 at Wares Valley, so I may have gotten the wrong traffic light. So, but appreciate that. Hopefully they should catch that. But basically, 321, where Wares Valley Road is, on up to the spur, all that's been evacuated and traffic is being diverted away from it.
Finally, rain here at the house.
Copy. Okay, for HSM, just an alert. The rain band is now starting to enter Maryville, so it should be in the Walland area here within the hour. And hopefully it'll start to work on these wildfires and start getting them out. Probably within the next 2 hours we're going to start seeing rain in and around that area. But again, for the next 2 hours we're going to be experiencing some very high winds that are going to be wreaking havoc throughout the community. So everyone stay safe. If you are downwind of these fires, you need to prep for evacuation. Remember, the area is completely dry. The embers from these fires are being spread via these high winds, going up, I think they're going to the north. These embers are just basically sparking new fires on buildings and brush that are around the area. So these fires are spreading quickly. So if you see the smoke, or if you smell the smoke and you see the fire and you're downwind from it, you need to make preparations to be able to evacuate immediately. This is K4HSM.
Break.
Station go.
I apologize for unlicensed communication. I found out the family lives on Cartertown Road in Gatlinburg. Please advise the best route.
You're needing an evacuation route from Cartertown Road in Gatlinburg?
Correct.
Stand by. If anyone can offer, go for it.
What's the address on Cartertown? KD4CWB, I'll pull it up on the map.
813.
Stand by. Pigeon Forge or Sevierville?
This is Gatlinburg.
Did you say Gatlinburg?
Confirm.
Do you have eyes on any other fire, or is it just smoke right now?
I'm not near the fire. We're talking to family that's up there.
Okay. Looks like the fastest and safest route at this point is Cartertown Road to Cole Lane, C-O-L-E, Cole Lane. That'll eventually merge or take you into the Glades Road, which can take you through Cosby and out of the area.
Thank you very much.
Very welcome. Carterstown to Cole Lane, over to the Glades, and that'll take you out.
And stay north.
Message received. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott.
Anytime. 84 CWB.
CWB HSM.
WB4GBI repeater.
K4HSM. There's any stations in the Sevier County area and Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area requesting any information, please call.
HSMCW.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you declared a net yet?
We're basically running one, so you know, everyone's basically standing by.
Copy that. Trying to pull traffic over from 37 to here since this is the area, or repeater covers the area that's currently burning.
Yeah, copy that. If they have an Aries group that's actually running a net or trying to run a net, they can have it. Okay, so if you know, that's what they need to be doing right now, is getting on a repeater that covers the area and can get this stuff out.
Well, I agree. I'm not aware of any of them being activated. Let's try this. If there's any stations on frequency from Sevier County Aries group, any Sevier County Aries group, please come now with your call sign, KD4CWB. Okay, Greg, Gary's about to relay some information that does not need to go analog yet on Fusion about what is actually burning right now. So we're about to get an update, so stand by. And he's also trying to pull traffic over from 370 here, KD4CWB.
Copy. For HSM, we're going to be asking that everyone please just monitor the frequency unless they're called for or have any urgent emergency traffic. We do have a wildfire going on right now. I'll read off the warning here in just a moment, but just stay in monitoring mode only until unless called for or if you have any emergency traffic. Following message is transmitted at the request of the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency. City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to the wildfires. Nobody allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg, you are able to evacuate. Evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. K4HSM.
Whiskey 4, Echo Tango Sierra, mobile.
Go, Rick.
Okay, here's the hot skinny as far as I know it for the last hour and a half. You got off of Johns Branch Road in the Glades community, a brush fire. Birch Creek Road, off of Bohannon Hollow Road, you got a fire. Campbell's Lead, off the spur, going up from the Welcome Center. You got a fire with multiple houses on fire. The evacuation order what the heck's the name of it? Turkish Nest Road, which is to the left-hand side of the Park Vista Hotel. Like I say, Glades Road, John Branch is the closest one to me. If you got to get out of Gatlinburg, go some other way than Birch Creek Road. Birch Creek is at a dead standstill, 9 minutes. Best way thing to do is take 321, go back out toward Coliseum and come down Joseph's Cove Road. Fire crews are all over the place. Power lines are all over the place. That's the update. W4EGS.
Hey, Rick.
So,
What's the best point to enter 321 to go out toward Cosby? What's the safest way to get to that road? In other words, what's the last point before they cut you off? What's the safest way, fastest way to route people?
coming out of Gatlinburg to 321, you're good to go. Coming down Birch Creek, you got a solid backup all the way to Sevierville. Joseph's Cove Road cuts off of 321 up at Cosby. You can come back in that way towards Sevierville, okay?
Copy that.
W4EGS, back to net.
Thank you. Are you gonna stay on this frequency for coordination?
Yes, sir, I will upon your request.
Appreciate it. Any other stations on other repeaters that are in or around the Sevier County area, if you can ask them to come to this frequency, it'd be great. KD4CWB.
Oh, I forgot one. Mill Creek Road, toward the area called Little Cove. You got a brush fire there that they're evacuating people as well. And also asking some people in Pigeon Porch to leave their homes.
Was that Middle Creek?
Repeat that cross street.
Upper Middle Creek.
No, Mill, just like in a grease mill, Mill Creek.
Okay, Mill Creek, M-I-L-L, Creek, at what intersection?
Well, I don't know the intersection. I'd say up around the intersection where it goes up to Pine Mountain, but I'm not too sure exactly where over there, because I'm not in that area. It's just what I've got from listening direct to Central Dispatch on 46500.
Copy that, thank you.
Is that Mill Cove or Middle Cove?
Mill Creek. Mill Creek.
It's Mike, YUK. That's Mike, India, Lima, Lima, Creek, Mill Creek. Last station goes.
And for YUK?
Yeah, go.
Mill Creek is the very last traffic signal when you hit the spur.
Copy that.
All right, you're going to get some rain soon. Just sit tight and keep your fingers crossed.
KM4 RGT.
RGT?
Yeah, I'm coming up on the back side of Ernest McMahon right now. They've got police going up in all the little communities just checking on everybody, but the wind is so strong right now. I'm driving a big, heavy Suburban, and it's pushing me off the side of the road.
Copy that. Can you guesstimate wind speeds?
50, 60 miles an hour, and it looks like Ernest McMahon might be shut down. There might be a tree in the road, getting closer to the hospital side.
Okay, that was Ernest McMahon, hospital side, tree down.
Yep, I'm turning around to go back towards JL Road right now because they're turning us around. I guess the trees are down, power lines are down.
QSO.
Kill Mike 4, Mike November Romeo.
MNR?
Yes, I'm in Seymour, and it is starting to sprinkle here.
Yes, sir.
For YUK?
Go ahead.
Yeah, be advised, Cobb County Sheriff says that Highway 321 is backed up to a standstill in Cosby heading back towards Gatlinburg.
Roger that. You know of any wildfires up in that area?
No, there's nothing over in this area except what's already been burning for a while, and it's nothing threatening to anybody up in that area that's stopped right now.
Evacuate here.
Go, Rick.
From what I understand, they're letting no one into Gatlinburg, so I don't know what to tell anybody.
Yeah, that's on the warning, so I'll read it aloud here in a moment. CWB, if you've got it ready, you can simulcast.
Okay, where are you going to do it?
I'll do it here.
Just give a 3 count.
Alright, in 5, 4, 3. City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. Again, the following message transmitted at the request of Sevier County Emergency Management Agency through the National Weather Service as of 9:03 p.m. Eastern Time. City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated out due to wildfires. Nobody allowed into the city at this time. If you're currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, please stay in your location. And some roads at 321 Old Wares Valley Road up to the spur, that also has been blocked off. So we have wildfires breaking out all over the place, but we got rain coming, so hopefully this won't last too much longer. This is K4HSM. This is K4HSM, stand by. If you are visiting Gatlinburg, Sevierville, and you need a place to evacuate, plug this into your GPS. Plug these areas into your GPS to get some directions from them. The LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, LeConte, L-E-C-O-N-T-E, Center at Pigeon Forge, the Pigeon Forge Community Center, the Liberty Baptist Church in Wares Valley, and the Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. That is LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wares Valley, and Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. Go ahead.
Gatlinburg Community Center as well.
Roger that. Gatlinburg Community Center. Gatlinburg Community Center. Add to the list.
Gatlinburg Community Center being added to the safe list.
Is that a QSL, Rick?
Roger, roger.
Copy that.
Starting to get raindrops by the hospital in Sevierville.
QSL. For HSM. Any stations in the area that are listening and are monitoring the situation and are concerned about being affected, if you can see the fire, if you can smell the smoke, and you are downwind, you need to evacuate. Again, if you can see the smoke, see the fire, smell the smoke, and you are downwind from the fires, you need to evacuate. This is K4HSM.
WB4GBI repeater.
Go ahead, Rick.
At the intersection of Buckhorn Road and Highway 321, I've got 3 units of fire emergency equipment responding toward Gatlinburg.
Roger that. Buckhorn Road and 321.
Buckhorn Road, 321.
access Channel 6 TV broadcast.
Watching it now, thank you.
Live footage, KD4CWB.
Roger. That hotel footage was recorded. I've seen it looped about 3 times.
Yeah, we're working on getting some cable or some webcam feeds. Jim and I and a couple others were monitoring the Space Needle, but that dropped. It went down about 2 hours ago. We're not able to really get anything live anymore. Everything's offline.
Copy.
KM4 NOI with traffic.
Station, go ahead.
Yes, it's KM4 NIY. Name here is Jim. Just got a call from my mom. They're evacuating the JL McCarter Hollow area of Sevier County. That's backside of Dollywood, Parrots Mountain area.
Roger that, thank you.
JL Road and where?
McCarter Hollow.
McCarter Hollow. Okay, behind Dollywood, got it. All right.
Yeah, Parrot Mountain is over there.
Can you add that to the broadcast next time we cycle a beacon?
Copy.
Thank you.
I will give an update in 2 minutes.
Okay, come to Fusion for a second.
ETS for an update.
ETS, go ahead.
2 more emergency vehicle apparatus at 321 at Pittman Center Elementary School headed toward Gatlinburg.
Copy that, thank you, Rick. Make sure you stay safe, don't get boxed in.
If this idiot from Alabama would go on, that'd be alright.
Just don't get yourself boxed in, Rick.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna go out through Newport and get out of here. That'd be for ETS.
Advise if you need any help, Rick. I would, that's a good choice. I'd get out of there as quick as you can. You never know, the winds are still high. We've got rain coming into the area now, but it's not quite enough, and it's not all quite here yet, so it's still precarious. Anyway, stand by. I'll be back in a few minutes. KD4CWB.
Roger, thank you. Appreciate it. If my house burns down, radio donations will be appreciated. I left all my radios sitting on the desk.
Scott, KD4CWB, WB4GB, I'm mobile.
Go ahead, Tim.
We in a net?
We're doing one, go.
Roger, sorry, net control. Just wanted to advise those folks in Gatlinburg. I am leaving downtown from a work assignment, and we have solid, steady rain downtown Knoxville.
All right, Tim, thanks a lot. Downtown Knoxville?
Roger, roger. Sorry, didn't know we were in a net. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. Your repeater. Yeah, we're just trying to get some Aries folks over here from those areas that can better that know the lay of the land better. But for right now, we're just kind of helping out people that need it.
Roger that. That's what the repeater's there for. That's awesome. Thank you. I'll stand by. No further. WB4GBI mobile.
Yep. So simulcasting the beacons over on Fusion and DMR Tennessee statewide.
I missed part of that. Permission to go direct, Greg?
Go for it.
Go ahead, Scott.
We're kind of handing it back and forth. I said each time that Greg's doing a beacon, be it here or on Fusion, I'm also simulcasting it onto DMR Tennessee statewide.
Okay, good deal. You know where to find mine up there.
That's where we're doing it at.
Okay, well, just in case anybody's curious, the power up there has been bumped around numerous times tonight. I'm counting about 6 or 7 for the 3-phase going up the mountain. Another time or two, and I'm going to force the generator.
Copy that. I appreciate it. Thanks for the use of all the machines. I just asked Greg to add this frequency, the 14694, to his next beacon. That will let all the folks know, even on DMR, that this is the closest repeater, widest area covering the mandatory evacuation area. Thanks, Tim. Back to net. KD4CWB.
Thank you, Scott. Back to net, Greg.
Roger that. Stand by for message. 10 seconds. Five, 4, 3. This is K4HSM on the 14694 repeater in Sevierville. Following bulletin is transmitted at the request of Sevier County Emergency Management to National Weather Service. City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, please stay in your current location. Evacuations also are occurring at J.L. McCarter Hollow area that's behind Dollywood where Parrot Mountain is, and Wares Valley Road, Old Wares Valley Road 321 up to the spur, the connector between Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Those areas have also been closed off due to wildfires. We do have rain moving into the area. This is K4HSM.
74 ETS for the update.
K4HSM on 694. Go ahead, Rick.
Update. Highway 321, Cobley Knob community off of Highway 321, Pittman Center. Large mountain wildfire to the left of Highway 321, Cobley Knob community. Over.
Yes, sir.
Greg, that runs from the top of the ridge almost 3/4 of the way down the mountain, so it's a real large wildfire. From what I can see right now, Greg, there's several homes ablaze, okay?
And give me the location again just so I can write it down.
WB.
Cobley Knob Resort Community, Cobley Knob Resort Community, Highway 321, Pittman Center.
Copy that. Cobley Knob Resort Community at 321 in Pittman Center. Several houses appear to be on fire. Large wildfire in the area. Everyone in that area, please evacuate and stay safe.
K4 DXV.
DXV, go.
Yeah, in case anybody hasn't heard, Channel 8 reporting Gatlinburg proper, all electrical is out, all phone service, landline is down, and no cell service.
All right, copy that. Gatlinburg electrical and phone are out, cell service is out.
Roger. K4 DXV.
Mic check. All stations verify that you're not leaning up against or sitting on your microphone accidentally. Someone's keying up a few times. May not be aware that they could potentially be leaning up on their mic. Please do a mic check. Thank you. KD4CWB.
K4HSM with an update here. If you are not familiar with the area, if you have GPS capability, plug in one of these centers in your GPS in order to help coordinate and get your you and your family to safety. LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, that's Lima Echo Charlie Oscar November Tango Echo, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge. The Pigeon Forge Community Center, the Liberty Baptist Church in Wares Valley, the Gatlinburg Community Center, and the Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. That is Those are shelters that are set up. Now, don't know if they're still active. Some of them may have had to evacuate themselves, but that's the latest we have on shelters that are in the area that are active. So if you need fills on that, let me know, okay, for HSM. For HSM, are there any Sevier County, Blount County, Aries stations, Aries personnel from Sevier or Blount counties on frequency? K for HSM.
WD4OTI. For DXZ.
K4ABG.
All right, do you all have a frequency that you're going to for Aries activation?
This is K4DXV. I have not received any notice of activation for Blount County.
QSL, what was that first station? Was it OTI?
WD4OTI, I'm in Blount County and I have no notification either.
Greg, WB4GBI Mobile.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Sevier County's net has been meeting on 146.7.3, which is up and does have a backup power source.
All right, if anyone wants to go over there and check and see if they've got a net running, I need to know. Thank you. K4HSM.
CWB announcement.
Go ahead.
To any and all stations that may be operating their cell phones in the Sevier County area, especially Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, or Sevierville. Sevier County Emergency Management Agency has asked to limit all communications to emergency use only. Cell towers and the data access is currently being overloaded and is hindering emergency efforts. So if you're in the area and you're streaming video, please stop. Record it on your phone and wait till you're out of the immediate area before you try to stream it. They're having major cell phone congestion. About 24 cell sites are already down and off the air. So, again, if you're in the Sevier County area, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, or Sevierville, primarily, and are on a cell phone or using data, please refrain from using data or cell phone except for in an emergency. Request by Sevier County Emergency Management Agency. This is Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Whiskey Bravo.
KM4AKF.
Station go.
Yes, I went over to 146.7.3 and there's nobody on frequency as of now.
Roger that, thank you.
That's for ETS.
ETS go.
Greg, I'm now out of the county, in Cox County. Highway 321 is backed up going toward Cosby. Just to let everybody know. So they expect some delay. Since I'm out of the county, I'll be just monitoring net and no further use. W4ETS.
All right, thanks a lot. Stay safe and be careful. Hopefully everything's okay back home. K4HSM. Here's the information that we have. Gatlinburg electrical and phones are out. Cellular service is out in several towers around the Gatlinburg area. Cell phone users are being asked to limit their usage due to the congestion on the limited resources they now have. Shelters are set up at LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wears Valley, Gatlinburg Community Center, Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. J.L. McCarter Hollow area behind Dollywood near Parrot Mountain is apparently being evacuated due to wildfire.
WB4GBI repeater.
Ernest McMahon Road on the hospital side, trees and power lines are down, blocking the road. Birds Creek Road has traffic congestion, trying to evacuate. Mill Creek Road, Bohannon Holler Road, Campbell's Lead, and Turkey Nest Road. Wildfires in those areas.
Yes.
Go.
Also got another fire that is fairly smaller, but it's in the area of Rocky Flats and Highway 321. Rocky Flats Road, Highway 321.
South. Also, Cobley Knob Resort Community and 321 in Pittman Center. Wildfires there, possibly houses on fire. If you are evacuating, gather only the necessities, gather your pets, gather the necessities for you and your family, and get out. Get away from these wildfires. If you smell the smoke, if you see the fire, if you're up or downwind of the smoke in the fire, you need to evacuate. No other way to put it. Get the hell out. K4HSM.
Somebody call the Clark County Sheriff's Department, ask him to help relieve the traffic coming out of Gatlinburg toward Cosby and here on 321 getting out, because we're really backed up from the county line toward...
Roger that. I'm sure they're aware of it, but we'll have somebody do it. If anyone can do that, go for it. K4HSM.
Thank you, sir. W4HS.
KC8 CPW.
CPW, go.
Hey, this isn't related to Sevierville, but I had to ship my phone off for warranty repair, and the traffic light at Clinton Highway and Shod Road is four-way flash. If somebody could let Knox County Traffic Signal Department know.
Got that. Clinton Highway and Shod Road is a four-way flash. Copy.
KC8 CPW.
HSM, KH4QWI.
Go ahead.
HSM CWB.
QWI was first. Go.
This is letting you know I'm monitoring.
Okay. Go ahead, Scott.
You might want to put a correction out, let people know that this is not a SKYWARN net. This is all related to the emergency evacuation. I think they're having some interference issues on the 673 repeater, and they may be under the impression that this is a SKYWARN net when it's not. It's actually dedicated primarily for the exclusive use of the evacuation area.
Scott, I've talked to Daryl, and they may need to come over here, but as of now, they are not having a net.
Okay, just let them know that this is not a SKYWARN activity. It actually doesn't have a title, but that's all we've been doing is focusing 100% on the emergency evacuation instructions, information, and emergency alerts.
Copy that. No further. Back to net.
Back to net, KD4CWA.
Scott, can you watch it?
Yes.
All right, making a phone call. K4HSM.
K4HSM, WV4GBI mobile.
Timmy said he had a phone call and he'd be right back. He may be listening, I'm not sure.
That's all. I was just going to tell him I need to have a word with you, a message delivered. And that you hear is those lovely two transmitters 600 kilohertz apart.
Sure, County's the next edge. Yeah, I have the same problem on mine. Thank you, Tim.
Roger that. No further.
K4ETS, K4 CWB status update on your evac.
I'm in traffic. We are moving rather heavily, slowly, but we are moving. I am out of the Sevier County, Hancock County, over.
Okay, you've already exited the area?
Roger, roger. I have exited the area.
Excellent. Okay, if you need anything, just let us know. Any other stations that need additional information, call at any time. This is KD4CWB.
M4 WFW was going to mention, I don't know if anybody else has mentioned on the air that the National Guard is being reported to Gatlinburg for the assistance, and also the Doubletree Hotel is getting reports of being on fire.
WFW copy. National Guard deployed Gatlinburg area for relief efforts, and Doubletree Hotel reported on fire. Do you have a confirmation on that, or is it third hand?
That is third hand.
Copy that. I've got it written down. I'm not going to rebroadcast it, though, until we get a confirm on it, but thank you for reporting it. KD4CWB.
WATE.com or Facebook.
Copy that. Just a reminder for all stations in the Sevier County area with cell phones, especially Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, or Sevierville. Please limit all cell phone usage for emergency use only. Repeat, all people, everyone that's got a cell phone in the Sevierville, or especially Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, or Sevierville area, please do not use your cell phone unless you have an emergency. Emergency relief efforts are being hindered because a lot of cell towers are already down off the air, and they're having trouble maintaining communications for emergency relief efforts. That request comes from the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency. This is KD4CWB.
Hey, Greg?
HSM is back.
Greg, the Doubletree Inn is also known as the Park Vista Hotel, okay?
Roger that. Park Vista Doubletree. Thank you.
I corrected my notes, Greg.
Copy. Said National Guard was deployed?
Roger. Reported by WFW, National Guard deployed to the Gatlinburg area for relief efforts, and then Park Vista or Doubletree. Still third hand, but I think he said he got the information from WATE-TV, Channel 6, commercial broadcast.
Alright, all stations stand by for alert.
WB4GBI repeater.
Greg, remember, if you could, just give me a 3 count.
Roger, roger. 10 seconds. And in 5, 4, 3. This is K4HSM on 14694, Sevierville repeater. National Weather Service issued via the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency has issued this evacuation advisory that the city of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, please stay in place. Again, City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities, including Pigeon Forge areas, are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, you need to do so. Evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. Also, Sevier County EMA requesting limiting cell phone usage due to congestion. Cell phone usage in the area is limited as several cell towers are down and congestion on the existing cell towers is hindering efforts. If you can, please limit your usage on those cell phone towers. In the Gatlinburg area, electrical and phone lines are out and cell service is out. There are evacuations behind Dollywood in the J.L. McCarter Hollow area near Parent Mountain due to wildfires. 321 Wares Valley Road to the spur is also blocked due to wildfires. Cott County has some, there's a 321 and Rocky Flats Road also has a wildfire. There are wildfire spots all over the area. If you need shelter, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wares Valley, Gatlinburg Community Center, and Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus are also available as shelters for people who are needing to evacuate. This is K4HSM on the 14694 repeater. Are there any stations in the affected areas that need assistance? Again, any stations in the affected areas only in Sevierville, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area, Cott County, Blount County, Sevier County. In these affected areas, if you need assistance, please call now.
WB4GBI repeater.
This is K4HSM. National Weather Service has issued the following bulletin at the request of the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency. City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city of Gatlinburg at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, you need to do so immediately. Follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, you need to stay in place. City of Gatlinburg, again, and nearby communities being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. Sevier County EMA Emergency Services requesting to limit cell phone usage due to the congestion because cell phone service, telephone service, and electrical service in Gatlinburg is currently out. Due to the limited number of cell phone towers, the usage on the existing towers that are up and running is congested. So they need to ask that everyone please limit their cell phone usage to emergency use only. National Guard is being deployed to Gatlinburg. There are at least 5 shelters that are set up currently at LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, the Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wares Valley, the Gatlinburg Community Center, the Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus, and I hope I pronounced that right. My Spanish is rusty. I apologize in advance. These are shelters that are set up for those who are being evacuated. Also, reports that the Cobbly Knob Resort Community, J.L. McCarter Hollow area behind Dollywood near Parrot Mountain being evacuated due to wildfires. Wares Valley Road, Old Wares Valley Road 321 to the spur connecting Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge has been closed down due to wildfires. At this time, if you need assistance, if you are in the evacuation area and you need assistance with directions out or any information, please contact Net Control. We need this traffic only unless you have emergency traffic. Limit all traffic on this repeater unless you are in the evacuation zone or you have emergency traffic to pass. K4HSM.
KI4FE.
Go ahead. FEE, go.
Yes, sir. Just be advised, I think you should put it out there that East Parkway 321 to Cosby is open. That's about the only evacuation route left open from Gatlinburg.
Copy that. East Parkway at 321 to Cosby. QSL. Go ahead, Rick.
I currently am on 321 and 92 where they meet here in Cosby. It is slow going from the county line, Gatlinburg, Sevier County, Cock County line. Slow going out of Gatlinburg toward the interstate. Copy.
Copy, slow going. Advisory to everyone in the affected counties, Blunt, Sevier, Cock. If you are downwind of the smoke, if you smell the smoke, if you're downwind of the fire, you need to evacuate. You need to make plans to evacuate and get out of there. Even with this rain coming, it's going to be a while before these things settle down, so you will need to make plans to evacuate from your current location. This is K4HSM. K4HSM, any emergency or priority traffic from the affected wildfire areas, please call now.
WB4GBI repeater.
X4ET, Tri-Cities.
Go ahead.
How's it going in Sevierville? What's the latest?
Stand by, I'll give an announcement about it here shortly. Probably in about a minute.
Alright, WX4ET, Tri-Cities.
NB, I'm listening.
NBL, do you have any traffic?
For NB, I'm listening.
Station calling, go ahead.
This tower located.
You're broken up. The repeater is located at 411 and 441. It's in Sevierville area. That's where the repeater is. We're doing a net right now. Stand by.
Are you doing that here or on C4FM?
I'm going to do it on here. Give me about 10 seconds.
Copy that.
And 5, 4, 3. This is K4HSM, Kilo 4 Hotel Sierra Mike on the 146940 repeater. The National Weather Service has issued a statement from the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency that the city of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate at this time, please stay in place. Again, City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to the wildfires. Nobody is allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately. Follow any instructions from emergency officials. Currently, Gatlinburg electrical, phone, and cellular services out. Sevier County EMA is requesting that users in the areas who are currently evacuating please limit their cell phone usage on the congested towers that are still available. National Guard is being deployed, and there are shelters being set up at LeConte Center and Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wears Valley, Gatlinburg Community Center, Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. These are the shelters that are being set up at this time. Rain is starting to fall in the area. However, wildfires are being reported in areas such as the Cobley Knob Resort Community at 321 in Rocky Flats Road, J.L. McCarter Hollow area behind Dollywood near Parrot Mountain, Campbell's Lead, Turkey's Nest Road, Park Vista Road, Birds Creek Road. There is traffic congestion getting out of the area, but the traffic should be moving. The traffic is being directed, so please use your evacuation routes and stay on them. Try not to deviate. We'll have more updates as we get it. This is K4HSM, Kilo 4 Hotel Sierra Mike on the 146.940 repeater. Thank you. If there are any stations in the affected evacuation area that needs assistance, please call now. Again, if you have emergency traffic or are in the evacuation area and need assistance with locations or directions, please call K4HSM. If you are affiliated with Sevier County ARES or any of the emergency services and need to use the repeater, please do so. This is K4HSM. Any ARES officials that need to use this repeater for an ARES net, they are more than welcome to do so. This is K4HSM.
Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Golf November. Can I request a clarification, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm from Kentucky. We're down here at a gospel event. I got in on the tail end of your announcement there. Is Pigeon Forge being evacuated, or is that an evacuation point?
There are areas in Pigeon Forge being evacuated due to the wildfires. From Old Wears Valley Road, 321, down to the spur, which connects Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. That area has been evacuated due to wildfire. Area behind Dollywood, near Parrot Mountain, is being evacuated due to wildfire. A couple of other areas in that region. So, where are you located?
We're at a hotel about 2 miles from that big, I can't think of the name of the road right now, about 2 miles from that big Titanic exhibit on the main drag there.
All right, copy that. Are you... okay. What's the name of the hotel? Is it the Wilderness Resort?
WT4OTI.
Okay, OTI, go ahead. You can go direct.
Yeah, you're safe in that location.
Copy that. The name of the hotel is the Mainstay. A copy. We are safe at this location. My name is Jim Boyd, call sign KM4KGN. I'm the Garrett County, Kentucky Emergency Coordinator. And if my services can be used, then I'm more than happy to volunteer.
Thank you, guys. And KM4KGN, thanks for your service. Just stay safe, keep everybody safe over there, and hopefully this rain will start calming things down here pretty soon. K4HSM.
WB4GBI repeater.
K4HSM N4JTQ.
JTQ, go.
Hey Greg, I just got home. I came up 416 going to JL Road. Traffic is lined up coming out of Gatlinburg, of course. There is a lot of tree branches down along 416. The smoke is starting to get quite heavy right around JL Road and further in. for those who may be taking that route. And did you get the shelters that are open?
Yeah, the current ones I have are LeConte Center, Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wears Valley, Gatlinburg Community Center, and Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus.
Copy that. You've got them then. I'll just keep an eye out and be listening here. And thank you for letting me come in here. And for JTQ, back to net.
Quick question, are you doing stuff with Aries up there?
No, there is no Aries up here anymore. So if you need me, holler up. I'll just be here to help you.
Alright, I may need someone to take over at some point because, unfortunately, I can't do this all night.
Copy that. Well, I just got in from work, so give me a little bit to eat something, and I'll try to stand by her and then try to help when I can.
Roger that. Things may die down at that point, but, we'll see. So, I'll try and, I'll keep it going as long as I can. K4HSM.
865-446-4535 if you need to call. And for JTQ clear. Monitoring.
WB5RHG Portable, LeConte Center.
Go ahead.
I'm just letting you guys know I was down here. I've just been here about 3 or 4 weeks. Got a brand new HT the other day, and if I can do anything down here, guys, let me know.
Okay, you got a shelter up there going at LeConte Center?
Yes, yeah, temporary shelter, that's correct.
Alright, how's it doing right now? Is it filling up?
Not too bad to be honest with you. It's fairly reasonable.
Copy that. Yeah, probably people are still trying to, make heads or tails of what's going on. So, alright, appreciate it, and keep us informed if you need anything. We'll do our best to assist you. K4HSM.
10-4, appreciate it. WB5RHG.
HSM, QWI.
QWI, go ahead.
Any reports to you or from any other station monitoring evacuations in Tellico Plains?
I have not heard anything about Tellico Plains. If anyone has any information, please jump in there.
November 2 Alpha Lima.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, a few hours ago I heard that Turkey Creek Fire had multiple reports of brush fires. I've not heard of anything on evacuation, but I'll switch over and monitor, see what I can find out for you.
Yep, absolutely, thanks.
QWI copies direct, appreciate it. It's third party, I was trying to confirm it. Thank you.
Alright, no problem. And, just let us know.
KM4 WFW.
WFW, go.
I got some news regarding Tellico Plains. The Advocate and Democrat Monroe County newspaper just announced 911 dispatchers say evacuations needed in Bowers Road area due to fire near Tellico.
Okay, let me repeat that. Tellico Plains, Monroe County, evacuations in the Bowers Road area because of a fire near Tellico. Is that good copy?
That is correct, sir. And there's also some shelters. Temporary shelter will be set up at Tellico Plains Community Center due to fires.
Copy. Tellico Plains Community Center has a shelter being set up. Thank you.
KM4 WFW, clear.
WX4 BLS.
Go ahead, Brady.
Haven't got a confirmation yet, but I'm hearing now that parts of the are now being evacuated as well. I'm working on a confirmation.
confirmation if you can, and I'll pass it along.
Direct ahead, WX4BLS.
Okay, stations that may not know, there is a break in the rain here in Knoxville right now. There is another system that is coming up right behind it, so we should be getting back to rain here shortly. There is still rain in the mountains right now, so hopefully these fires are getting abated from these rains. But there will be a break, most likely, and then some more rain follow up quickly thereafter. Okay, for HSM. Okay for HSM.
WB4GBI repeater.
Here's an update on some of the information as we have. This is just a brief recap. Gatlinburg has been evacuated. Electrical and phone lines are out. Cellular service is out. Several of the towers are offline. Sevier County Emergency Operations is requesting that users in the area limit their cell phone usage due to the congestion on the towers that are currently still active. National Guard is being deployed to Gatlinburg to assist. Shelters are set up at Lacan Center at Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church, Gatlinburg, that's Liberty Baptist Church in Wears Valley, Gatlinburg Community Center, Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus, and now Tellico Plains Community Center is being set up due to a wildfire down in Monroe County in that area. American Red Cross is also working to set up additional centers. We'll have more if we get them. Tellico Plains in Monroe County, evacuations in the Bowers Road area due to a fire near Tellico. That's in Monroe County. Just now being confirmed, Vonore is under an evacuation order, mandatory evacuation in Vonore and Tellico Plains and areas along the spur, downtown Gatlinburg, and the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. These areas are being evacuated due to these wildfires. If there are any stations in the Monroe County area, Blunt, Sevier, Cott County, that need assistance with evacuation information or have emergency traffic, please call the repeater, K4HSM.
BLS.
Yeah, go ahead, Brady.
We're now, Sevier County is now reporting that the fires around the Dollywood area have been contained and are under control at this point.
Some good news for a change. Thank you. Anyone did not copy. The wildfires near Dollywood have been contained. That would have been the jail McCarter Hollow area behind Dollywood near Parrot Mountain. Those wildfires in that area have reportedly been contained. K4HSM.
HSM QWI.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Is Vonore 100% mandatory evacuation?
Vonore areas. I just saw a graphic up on the Channel 6 website that there were evacuations underway in Vonore and Tellico Plains.
KH4QWI, copy, thank you.
Roger. Brady, if you get more information on Vonore, let me know.
Yeah, I'm working, and everything I'm getting is kind of third party too, but I've got contacts directly in the area, so I'll let you know if I hear something more confirmed on it.
Understood. I know you're busy. I appreciate your help.
Yep, anything you need, I'll be here.
I need the winning lottery numbers.
I'll pick some and send them over later.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Station, go ahead.
BLS.
Go ahead, Brady.
There's multiple media outlets reporting Vonore evacuation at this point. I'll see if I can get anything from somebody down there, but that's what the media is reporting at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to, but I don't have anything specific like what area, but yeah, any specific areas are greatly appreciated. Anyone who has information on that, let me know, and we'll pass it along when we do our next update. And that'll probably be in the next 5 minutes. All stations, check to make sure that your Vox is not activated or that you're not stepping on the microphone accidentally. If you have Vox enabled, turn it off, please. K4HSM.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah, go ahead, Brady.
I have a Dollywood employee that's confirming that they've evacuated 50 rooms at the Dreammore Resort and 19 cabins up there at the Dollywood Dreammore Resort.
Dollywood Dreammore, is that the correct spelling?
Hey, from.
How many cabins? 16?
One 9 rooms.
Copy 19, thank you. That was the Dollywood Dreammore Resort. That's near Dollywood, being evacuated. 19 rooms also being evacuated. Thank you.
Correct. That was 19 cabins and 50 rooms. 19 cabins to Victoria BLS.
All right, thanks. 50 rooms, 50 rooms, and 19 cabins. Thank you. All right, it's K4HSM. I'll be doing another update here in about a minute. If anyone wants to simulcast on DMR and other repeaters or systems in the area, give you about a 60-second head start to get ready.
WB4GBI repeater.
CWB, copy. K4HSM, 30 seconds. And in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3. This is K4HSM, Kilo 4, Hotel Sierra Mike, on the 146-940 repeater in Sevier County. National Weather Service has issued a statement from the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency, a brief summary. City of Gatlinburg has been evacuated due to wildfires, as well as several communities in and around Gatlinburg. If you are in the evacuation area, you are asked to evacuate immediately and follow directions from emergency officials to safe evacuation areas. Also, if you're in Gatlinburg, know that the electrical and phone lines are out and the cellular service is out in several parts. Several towers are offline. Sevier County MA, TEMA also is requesting that users in the area that are evacuating limit their cell phone usage to emergencies only due to the congestion on the existing and active towers that are still operational. We have several wildfires in the area that are forcing these evacuations, not just in Gatlinburg, but also in Pigeon Forge area, Wares Valley, 321, to the spur, which connects Pigeon Forge to Gatlinburg. National Guard has been deployed. Evacuations are still undergoing. Rain is falling in the area. Some emergency shelters that have been set up include the LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wares Valley, Gatlinburg Community Center, and Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. That's in Sevier County. Also in Monroe County, Tellico Plains Community Center is being set up for a shelter as wildfires are breaking out there in the Tellico Plains and Vonore areas. There are evacuations in those areas of Monroe County. There is also evacuations occurring at the Dollywood Dreammore Resort. 19 cabins and 50 rooms have been evacuated due to wildfires in the area there. This is K4HSM on the 14694 repeater. Thank you. Station calling, you're noisy, but go ahead.
Hey Greg, I just sent you a message on Messenger. Check it out. It's got a new shelter location. KCHCPW.
Just got it. Thank you. If you are in the area, there is a shelter being set up at Red Bank Baptist Church. That's Red Bank Baptist Church off Pittman Center Road near Walter State College. That's Red Bank Baptist Church off Pittman Center Road near Walter State College. This is K4HSM. National Weather Service put out a bulletin at the request of the Sevier County Emergency Management Agency about the evacuations in Gatlinburg and the Pigeon Forge area communities being affected by the wildfires. Here's some of the information that we have, some of the latest. Gatlinburg electrical and phone lines are out and cellular service is unavailable. The existing and remaining cellular towers are being burdened by overusage and congestion, so Sevier County EMA is requesting that evacuees limit their cell phone usage to emergency use only and turn off data if they can at all possible until they get to a more convenient location. National Guard is being deployed to Gatlinburg to assist in the efforts. Rain is falling in the area. Red Cross is working to set up some other centers. Wildfire that was behind Dollywood near Parrot Mountain has been contained. However, there is a wildfire near the Dreammore Resort where 19 cabins and 50 rooms have been evacuated. Shelters are set up at LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wares Valley, Gatlinburg Community Center, Red Bank Baptist Church off Pittman Center Road near Walter State College has been added. La Dulce de Jesus has also been set up. In Monroe County, Tellico Plains and Vonore are under evacuations due to wildfires. Some wildfires are included in the Bowers Road area near Tellico. Cott County, Sevier County, and Greene County schools are closed. If there is any stations in the Monroe County, Sevier, Blount, Cott County areas, Greene County, any affected wildfire areas that need to use the repeater for information or emergency communications, please call. This is K4HSM. I'll be back with the full read of the bulletin here shortly. This is K4HSM. I'm going to do another update here in about 2 minutes and give another update at midnight and then stand down unless there is further need for continued operation. Looks like everything's kind of settled down. The rain has come in. Looks like many of the people that have evacuated have done so. But at this time, we'll go ahead and do another one here at about 11:45, which is in about 2.5 minutes. And then I'll do another one at midnight, and that'll kind of wrap things up again, unless there is a need for it. So if anyone needs the repeater for emergency use or information on evacuations, absolutely should be available for that. This is K4HSM.
K4HSM, WB4GBI.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Due to the fact that I've lost a very large 40 kilowatt transmitter up there 3 or 4 times, one time when it did a plate overload lockout and I didn't think I was going to get it back, I want to advise you that this repeater, along with a large frog and everything else in the building, including DMR, is on generator power till the 3-phase is stable again. Run, generator, run, generator, run. WB4GBI.
Roger that, and thank you for having this available. I know that I've said it time and time again, but times like these when it's truly needed, so appreciate that. And for anyone listening, in case this repeater goes down, if it is available, 6625 should be a good backup. 146.625, 118.8 tone if it's turned on. 146.73 English Mountain may also be available. Again, 118.8 tone if it's turned on. So those will be backup frequencies available should something happen on this one. This is K4HSM. Thanks, Tim.
Roger that, WB4GBI. And many dittos. So thank you, Tim. KD4CWB.
Scott, about 30 seconds. All right, 10 seconds. Five, four, three. This is K4HSM, National Weather Service through the Sevier County Office of Emergency Management has issued a City of Gatlinburg evacuation for Gatlinburg and nearby communities evacuated due to wildfires. Nobody allowed back into the city at this time. If you're currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, you need to evacuate immediately. Follow any instructions from emergency officials. Again, City of Gatlinburg and nearby communities evacuated due to wildfire. Nobody allowed into the city at this time. If you are currently in Gatlinburg and are able to evacuate, evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you are not instructed to evacuate, please stay in place. There are also evacuations for Monroe County. Tellico Plains and Vonore are also under evacuation orders. Primarily in the Bowers Road community, there's a fire near Tellico. There is also fire being reported near Dollywood Dreammore Resort. 19 cabins and 50 rooms have been evacuated.
WB4GBI.
Gatlinburg electrical and phone lines are out. Cellular service is out. Sevier County EMA is also requesting that you limit your cell phone usage if you're evacuating due to the congestion on the current networks that are still up and running. The towers that are available are congested due to evacuation. National Guard has been deployed. American Red Cross is working to set up shelters. Current shelters that we have set up: LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wears Valley, Gatlinburg Community Center, Red Bank Baptist Church off Pittman Center Road near Walter State College, and Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. Cobb County, Sevier County, and Greene County schools are currently listed as closed for tomorrow. If we have any additional information, we will update. There will be one more update scheduled at the top of the hour. This is K4HSM on the 146.94 repeater. Backup currently set at 146.625. K4HSM clear. Thank you.
Hey, Greg, can you go to Fusion for a sec?
Yeah, I'll meet you over there, K4HSM.
K4HSM, WB4GBI.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
National Weather Service just released an alert for Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, I'm getting that right now. Traffic light 8 and spur. Thanks. And Scott, I got you over there. I'll join you. I'll rejoin you in a minute.
This is WB4SWQ, monitor. This is WB4SWQ.
Station calling, go ahead.
Yeah, this is WB4SWQ, Tom in Knoxville. Just wondering if I'm hitting the repeater okay.
Yeah, you're doing just fine.
Okay, well, thank you for the report. That's all I wanted to see. Who is this?
That's Greg, Golf Romeo Echo Golf, calls K4HSM.
Greg. Okay, Greg, real fine. Yeah, you're sounding mighty good over here. Okay, thanks so much for the report, and we'll catch you later on, Greg. This is Tom over here. K4HSN, WB4FWQ clear. Thank you.
Breaking station, go.
WB4GBI, KD4CWB. Scott, go ahead. FYI, the DMR went down, kind of odd. It actually caused an XPR 4550 to invert the display. Just let you know it's down. It doesn't do local or anything. I don't know if you have an issue on a different leg or what. 94 is still up, but I just want to let you know DMR went down.
I think I have an unhappy UPS up there, but Out of the two transmitters, I've lost the first one twice to the point to where I had to take it all the way down filaments and all to bring it back, and I just decided let caution be the guide.
Copy that. Okay. Because I live in Sevier County, my phones have been going crazy with emergency alert, the emergency action alerts. Sevier County Emergency Management still stressing that everyone that is in Sevier County to please discontinue use of their cell phones, wireless connected devices, or anything that use cell phone towers due to the number of towers that are off the air. I don't know if you can get that message to the master controller or not, but that'd be very helpful if you can convey that. But my cell phones are going off about every 10 minutes with these alerts. Just thought I'd share that.
Absolutely, and yes, I can get to them. I called them a minute ago to tell them about the Pigeon Forge thing, and unbeknownst to me, they put me right on the air. So there you go, WB4GBI, no further.
Hey, you're famous. Oh, for the first time, I actually heard your voice doing the EAS test alert. Last Wednesday, I believe it was. I didn't realize you had done that. Anyway, it's from Sevier County Emergency Management Service. Sevier County residents, please stay off mobile devices unless emergency. Anyway, yeah, if you can put that on the air, that'd be great. KD4CWB. Thanks, Tim.
WB4GBI repeater. WB4GBI repeater.
This is K4HSM. This message was distributed by the National Weather Service. The city of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated due to wildfires. A recent bulletin was just dispatched for Pigeon Forge from traffic light 8 to the spur, also being evacuated due to wildfires. If you're in the areas, you will need to evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you're not instructed to evacuate, please stay indoors. If you smell the smoke, see the fire, see the embers, if you're downwind of these fires, you need to evacuate. Grab all necessaries, medications, your pets, important papers, get them in the car and go, because these fires are still raging at this hour, even with the rain. National Guard has been deployed. Gatlinburg, from what I understand, folks, it's bad. So I'm not going to throw too much out there other than that. So I'm sure it'll come to light as the hours pass, but it's not looking good, folks. Gatlinburg electrical and phones are out. Cellular services out. Towers are offline. The towers that are available are congested. Emergency officials are asking for evacuees to turn off data and only use their cell phone in emergency situations only. Dollywood Dreammore Resort is being evacuated. The parent mountain behind Dollywood, that fire has reportedly been contained. Several shelters have been opened. Lacan Center at Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wurz Valley, Gatlinburg Community Community Center, Red Bank Baptist Church off Pittman Center Road near Walter State College, and in Monroe County, Tellico Plains Community Center. These shelters are open along with Iglesia Cristiana La Luz de Jesus. And if I botched my Spanish, I do apologize. National Guard and volunteer firefighters are joining the efforts in Gatlinburg at this time. No civilian residents are being allowed back in at this time under any circumstances. Basically, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, areas near the spur and in Gatlinburg are burning right now, and the rain is not helping as much as it was hoped. Closures include the Metcalf Bottoms area to the mountains. Sugarland's Visitor Center was closed. 321 through Newfound Gap, that area was closed earlier. 321 to Cott County and Cosby is open for evacuees to escape. Some of the areas that are affected include downtown Gatlinburg, Ski Mountain, Minot Park, Cartertown Road, East Foothills, and the Westgate community. I want to put out any unconfirmed or very limited information reports. I'm sure you can tune in to the local TV stations, channels 6, 8, and 10, to get some more information. Websites are WATE.com, WBIR.com, and Local8Now.com. Those are the websites for those of you who may be from out of town and not familiar with the local TV stations.
Greg, WB4 GBI Mobile.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
We're wall-to-wall on Wivic if you don't have a television.
Roger, roger. WIVK 107.7. What other frequencies do you got, Tim?
That's the one that we're wall-to-wall on right now. Same building that this repeater lives in.
All right, thank you for the update. 107.7 FM is the big station. Use that for coverage. Looks like the TV stations have gone off the air. Some of them are doing online coverage at this time.
KI4FEE.
Go ahead.
It's KI4FEE. I'm monitoring WVLT Channel 8, and they're reporting 30 structures on fire in downtown Gatlinburg.
Yeah, Roger. There's some varying reports, and there's some stuff on social media. I really don't want to throw those out there because, unless it's absolutely positively confirmed with video, which I'm not seeing because I guess the fact that Gatlinburg's in a hole right now and all the cell service is down and the power is out, I can only assume that's why we're not seeing many images out there, but I'm getting some of the same reports that you are. Over. Question just came in. Tim, GBI, are you still in there?
Go ahead, Greg.
Any info on your DMR repeater up there?
Evidently, I've got an unhappy UPS that decided that it didn't like the generator. If we stay stable here for a few minutes, I'll go ahead and swap it back.
WB4GBI repeater.
Are you up there right now?
I'm not sure I could get there, no.
I was going to say, good Lord, you're a braver man than I thought. I don't know, braver or stupid, I don't know. It's not every day somebody calls Tim very stupid. Anyway, K4HSM. All right, so DMR system is not it may be down, maybe coming back up shortly. At this time, since the activity has died down on the repeater, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take off the emergency only and open it back up for normal use. If there's any additional information that comes across, if there's any emergency traffic that comes across, I'll be monitoring for a while. If there's anyone that needs assistance with evacuation information or shelter information, they can check here to see if we can get that information available. For now, this is K4HSM. Thank you.
Hey, Tim, if you have a chance to check your email, I just sent you a couple of pictures taken here from Seymour.
Okay, I just sent the command for the generator to revert. We'll see if it behaves. If it bumps me again, I'm just going to have to keep us on that. I can't afford losing the frog. It's not a good thing.
Copy that. Thanks for all your efforts. The photos that I sent you, you'll see the towers. The one on the right nearest the nice red glow is the frog tower. It's historic. It's crazy. Anyway, Greg, I sent it to you and a whole bunch of others.
Which address did you send it to?
Your call sign plus your name at Gmail.
All right, I'm looking for it, K4HSM.
Scott, as odd as this is going to sound, you know where I live in South Knoxville. I can look over and see the mountain, and I can see the glow behind it.
Yeah, that's the picture that I just sent you. That's taken from that small hill right up behind, and I mean small, just up behind AutoZone and across from, on the same side of Chapman Highway is the AutoZone. If you're looking in the AutoZone, you can see where they chopped off all that little hillside. Anyway, even with all of the light pollution from all the businesses here in Seymour, you can still see the glow way, way up into the high altitude. But it's amazing. But I thought you would find that interesting. That's just great. We need one of those, don't we?
Hey, I got nothing to do all night. I'll go DF him. I'll let you know when the other comes back up. It should be reverting here in a minute. The generator's got a 5-minute hold from the time I either command it or that it reverts itself before it will actually switch.
Yeah, 4FE.
The KI-4 station, go ahead.
KI-4FE. But based on the tenants who have evacuated up in Gatlinburg, we believe we have lost 2 structures on Newton's bypass. That is in behind the Phi Beta school up there. So the fire does appear to be spreading.
Are you up there with it?
Negative. I'm a bit smarter than that. We've had tenants that have evacuated up there, and they're on Newton's bypass.
Okay, copy that.
JTQ.
Hello, Rick. Scott, I'm downloading your pictures.
Well, Tim, Scott, and Greg, I'll be up for a while. I'm trying to make a call over to Westgate and see what those boys have over there, what they can report. So if I find anything, I'll let you all know.
GBI, KD4GT.
Scott, it just reverted. Cliff, go ahead.
Yeah, for your information, W8BUG sent me an email, text message. He says his MOG is fueled up and ready if you need it, over.
Roger that. I got that message, and thank you and thank him. I got it.
Okay, KD4GT out.
ahead, Brady.
Supposedly the Dreammore evacuations were strictly precautionary. They don't have a fire threat up there as of right now. They have crews on standby for potential in that area. That's what I'm hearing now.
Roger that, thank you. And glad to hear if there's any good news.
Roger, I'll be up for a while listening to WXOR-BLA.
What was the good news, KG4QWI?
The Dreammore Resort evacuation was precautionary. Looks like, and looks like a couple of the fires are contained near the Dollywood area, and there was another one that was contained.
Okay, yeah, I heard that it was precautionary. Apparently, it was part of their emergency process, I guess, that they did that. Even though that civil service or emergency services was giving the exact opposite orders. I don't think they were for Gatlinburg, but where that's located at is technically in Pigeon Forge, and they were directing them to shelter in place in any area that had a sprinkler system. So unless the hotel doesn't have sprinklers, it's kind of conflicting with what the emergency alert system was telling them to do.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of discussion about how things were handled today.
Yeah, and before I make somebody mad, I'm not saying it was handled bad at all. This is just any time that you have something like this is where you get to go back and assess and figure out what went right, what went wrong, and what could have been better. So I'm not harping on it, but there was confusion there. There's a lot of confusion over the Vonore area because they were listing it on TV as it was. Sorry, I had some other background there, but there was some confusion with it because some were saying that the town of Vonore was being evacuated, and then they were saying that it was only the Tellico Plains side of it. So I don't know. There's definitely plenty of time to look over it later and figure out what went right, wrong, and what could be better.
I know what you're saying. There's going to be some things that are going to be discussed, I'm sure. I've got one real big one right now that's kind of sticking up my craw, but I'm going to save it because I don't think Tim needs to worry about me violating Part 97 right now.
WB4GBI repeater.
And 2 a.m.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, Greg, I was going to tell you, being familiar with Monroe County and how it works, ball play, which is up there off Highway 360 Tellico, ball play is technically considered Vonore, but it's right on the Tellico Plains line. If they're evacuating that up in the national forest, that's probably where Vonore is being evacuated. Especially now Vonore is through the limit.
Hey, you're noisy. Real quick, can you go to 527 Jason's old repeater?
Yeah, I'll QSY over there into AL.
HSM. Okay, for HSM, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll monitor KG4QW.
WB4GBI repeater.
WB4GBI, K4HSM. WB4GBI from K4HSM 94.
Greg, WB4GBI, go ahead.
Hey, do you have a question for Andrew? We're on the 6685 repeater. I know you were listening over there. Anything you needed?
No, I was just trying to help him find something he could get into better with the 625 being on the lower end of the mountain, and 47 from Cross looks right down that way.
Yeah, roger. Okay. Just wanted to make sure before I forgot about it. All right. Thanks a lot. K for HSM.
If he's got time and wants to try those, I'd be curious if either one of them helps him, but no priority traffic.
I think it's something with his antenna because he's finding the repeater on this one. He comes in loud and clear, then all of a sudden he gets back to scratchy again. So I think he's got a loose antenna connection somewhere. But I'll check with him. K for HSM.
Okay, no further. WB4GBI.
I believe you caught it when the repeater ID, mine switched over too, but I didn't hear you driving. Wrong frequency, KH4QW.
No problem, Brandon.
Brandon, K for HSM. UWI from K for HSM.
He just switched over to Fusion 000. He was trying to respond to a question. He was monitoring both bands. He just responded on the wrong one. KD4CWB.
Copy. K for HSM. Andrew, if you can hear me, I'm going to send out an update with that information here in a minute. K for HSM.
WB4GBI repeater.
KG4QWI Friday. Sorry about that earlier, Greg, if you're still in there. The dual band and clicked down on the wrong band. I was trying to change modes and click bands.
I understand. I did the same thing probably a couple of minutes before you did. So, I'm going to go take a little technician's break, and then I'm going to come back in here with another bulletin, some updated shelter locations. So, give me about 5 minutes. K for HSM.
Sounds good, sir. KG4QWI.
This is K for HSM. The city of Gatlinburg and nearby communities are being evacuated and have been evacuated due to wildfires. No one is currently allowed back into the city of Gatlinburg at this time. Parts of Sevierville from Traffic Light 8 to the spur, which connects Pigeon Forge to Gatlinburg, are also under evacuation order. If you're in these areas, you should evacuate immediately and follow any instructions from emergency officials. If you're not instructed to evacuate, you can stay in your current location. Reports coming in, at least 30 structures are on fire in Gatlinburg. And power is out, electrical, phone, and cellular service is not working. The cellular towers that are online are being overburdened with traffic due to congestion. So FEMA has asked that users in that area, evacuees, limit their cell phone usage to emergency communication only, emergency phone calls only. Not only in Gatlinburg, but there are fires in Pigeon Forge and in Tellico Plains. Vonore at Ball Play. which is in the National Forest near Old Highway 72, has been evacuated. That's the specific location in Vonore. Not in Vonore itself, but in a community called Ballplay off Old Highway 72. That area was evacuated. And Bowers Road, there's a fire near Tellico, which has also been evacuated. The National Guard has been deployed. Volunteer firefighters are joining in to assist with Gatlinburg's fire. The American Red Cross is working to set up some shelters. There are fires pretty much all over the place. The rains have not done a lot to help the situation as much as they had hoped. Here are some of the shelters that are open. The LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, First Baptist Church in Sevierville, Trinity Baptist Church, I do not have a location for that, Pigeon Forge Community Center, Liberty Baptist Church in Wears Valley, Iglesia Cristiana La Dulce de Jesus, Gatlinburg Community Center, and the Red Bank Baptist Church off Pittman Center Road near Walter State College, as well as in Tellico Plains. The Tellico Plains Community Center in Monroe County is also open with shelters. Cott County, Sevier County, and Greene County schools are closed, as well as Newport Grammar School. That's pretty much the latest that I have. Keep everyone in your thoughts. Keep City of Gatlinburg in your thoughts, and wish all the best to the firefighters that are working to put these fires out. Definitely not a good day up there, and hopefully the rain will help, but we'll pretty much know more by tomorrow how bad it really is. So anyway, this is K4HSM. Appreciate everyone's help. If there are any users up there in the area evacuating, need assistance with shelter locations or traffic information or evacuation information, please call on the repeater. This is K4HSM. Thank you. K4HSM, one more thing. The repeater is open for normal use. Please give long pauses in between so that in case any emergency traffic does come through, it can be taken care of. So with that, we'll stand down for the night, and hope everyone has a better day tomorrow. This is K4HSM.
HSM, KG4QWI.
WB4GBI repeater.
Yeah, go ahead, Brandon.
I heard you clearing it up. Are you signing off for the night also?
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm going to be in here for a couple more minutes to kind of wrap things up and make sure I, see if I can find out any additional information if anything needs to be passed on. But pretty much, yeah, I'm just going to open it back up for normal use.
All right, sounds good. Good job, man. I don't know. I'm sure you've heard that plenty, but the traffic is probably so busy now. The folks couldn't step in and tell you, but fantastic job. Second question, are you going to the meeting? Is it this Friday? I believe it's this Friday in Morristown. Are you going to that?
Yeah, it's SKYWARN Recognition Day. I plan to be up there. You going?
I am. I'm not staying for the full event, so I'll try and get with Ed and see, when he planned what his schedule is when he's going to be up there. Ed doesn't stay for the overnight party either, but I'm not going to be doing the contest, but I will go up there. So, anyways, I'll hopefully catch up with you then. Once I know something, I'll shoot you something on Google Messenger or something of that sort. If I hear from Ed, get a lockdown time when he's going to be up there. I know Eric's coming up from Tri-City, so trying to figure out a time, catch up.
Yeah, sounds good. I work until 7 o'clock, so I may take one of the kids up there if they want to go. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I should be up there anytime after, probably around 9 o'clock, and I'll stay as long as I can. Usually, if there's a lot of people up there, and over the last 3 years, there's been a lot of people there on the overnight shift, so I've just kind of, taken off around 2 or 3 o'clock. A couple times I stayed till 4, but I'll pretty much be there, for several hours once I get up there.
All right, sounds good. Well, hopefully I'll catch up with you. Let's see how things unfold over the next few days. There may be a lot of assistance needed. I don't know what their communications is going to be like, or their comm systems, or how long their shelters are going to be open. Things may be busy. It may be something that they just wind up, I wouldn't say canceling, but probably dimming it down a little bit. But we'll see what comes up in the next day or so, and then if everything starts to come back down, then we'll schedule something, or try to schedule something with everybody there. Just say hello. They're going all night long. I know Eric's going up there Friday, so he'll be there most of the day. Ed and I can show up anytime. So, all right, man. Well, have a good night. Good job. Appreciate it again. Anytime I can help. I'm around probably till February, so at least, if not maybe a little longer. Not traveling much. KG4QWI 73.
All right, sounds good, man. Let me know what your plans are, and I will accommodate accordingly if I can. Just got a message. Take it for what it's worth right now, but fire in Gatlinburg is a lot worse than what people know. It's considered 0% contained, and it's growing. So it's not looking good up there.
Yeah, there's indications it's going to be really bad. So, just based on some of the confusion that I've heard and the misdirections that I've heard, I don't know. We'll just see how it unfolds. But it's going to be a tense couple of days. We'll see what happens. But you did a good job, man. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I know. When skip it. I'll tell you later. K4HSM.
Probably don't have to. 7-3. We'll catch up. KG4QW. I'll be monitoring.
KF4ICC Mobile.
Yeah, I'm a very bitter person sometimes. Anyway, K4HSM, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Ted here, KF4ICC, coming out of Knoxville here. We've been monitoring, and you did a great job and everything, and I hate to hear about Gatlinburg, man. It makes me cry, but we'll probably see you down there Friday as well, down there at the National Weather Service. We're planning on coming down here from down there, from up in Virginia as well.
Yeah, sounds good. Like I said, I'll probably be up there. It'll be after 8 or 9 o'clock, most likely, because I work till 7, and I'll probably run home and grab a bite, and if one of the kids wants to go, I'll probably grab them, bring them up, and then we'll stay up there for as long as we can.
Now, hopefully we'll get to shake your hand there and everything there Friday. Me and another ham up there from Virginia, we're planning on coming down here for a couple hours, but anyway, I drive a tanker. I'm one of the tanker drivers out here tonight, just coming out of Knoxville with load number 2, and gosh, I hate to hear what happened to Gatlinburg, man. That makes me cry.
Yeah, I mean, I was just up there, up in the mountains, and, it's beautiful country up there, and I love going up there. I love going up to the dome and stargaze and do some radio stuff, and, go to Gatlinburg several times a year, and, it's going to be hard to look at next time I'm up there, so, especially if it's as bad as they're saying it is. I hope everyone's okay. I hope there's nobody, that died from it. I can only imagine what the wildlife is going through. They probably had bears running through the streets trying to get away from the fire.
you wouldn't have any pictures that you've been receiving, have you, from up in that neighborhood up in Gatlinburg?
I've got a couple. You know, nothing's really been sent my way directly, but I'm seeing a few pictures. What's your email address?
It's my call sign at Yahoo.
Kilo Fox 4 India Charlie Charlie?
Yeah. QSL.
Alright, I'll fire them off to you here in a minute.
Alright, I appreciate it. Hey, let's try to get out of Knoxville here in this rain, in case any of that traffic decides to get out here on Interstate 40, and then it's really going to be a mess. So, anyway, you done a great job, and my hat's off to you, and hopefully see you Friday. 73 there from KF4ICC would be clear monitoring.
Yeah, Roger. Good to talk to you there too, and I'll make a note to come over there and shake your hand there. So hopefully I'll get up there in a decent time. So, but drive safe, be careful up there on your way, and mobile safely, and we'll look forward to seeing you Friday. K4ICC, K4HSM.
I guess the easiest way you probably recognize me, I probably wear my yellow hat that says "Don't Tread on Me," and I probably have my badge with my call sign on it. So that's about the easiest way I could say to pick me out of the bunch.
Roger. Yeah, it's I'll try and have my name badge on me with my call sign and all that. So yeah, otherwise, just look for the goofy-looking guy with a protruding belly.
WB4GBI.
Buddy, never mind. K4HSM.
KF4ICC. All right. Well, have a good night. We'll be listening until we get out of range. So, 73s, good morning. And like I said, again, you did a great job. KF4ICC will be clear monitoring.
What is fire status?
Right now, unofficially 0% contained and probably about 30 structures on fire. That's kind of where a lot of these reports are going.
To make it to the city?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know specifically what structures are affected. Some are saying downtown Gatlinburg. Others are saying some of the chalets and hotels that are on the outskirts. So, you know, from what the pictures look like, there's a lot of damage that's being done right now.
Are they still evacuating?
Yeah, evacuation order still in effect.
When can we confirm evacuation?
Well, they sent out evacuation orders through the National Weather Service at 9 o'clock this evening, so that, you know, evacuation's been going on. As far as when it's over, probably not until the morning at the earliest.
What I meant was, when can we confirm everybody succeeded evacuation?
That I unfortunately, I really don't know.
ZDF, can you advise how far out the evacuation?
Right now, the entire community, city of Gatlinburg and surrounding communities, in Pigeon Forge, from about traffic light number 8, all the way down to the spur which connects Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. That area is being evacuated. And in Tellico Plains, or excuse me, Monroe County, let me correct that. Monroe County, the Ball Play community in the National Forest near Old Highway 72 and Bowers Road in Tellico Plains area has been evacuated. That's down in Monroe County. Those are the ones that I know about.
Thanks. Yes, I'll do it.
Okay, 4HSM meant to AL.
Message received.
Affirmative, I just sent you a couple, I believe, into AL. Also, check Facebook also.
Alright, QSO.
KJ4QJQ.
Station calling, go ahead.
Yeah, this is KJ4QJQ. I was just making sure the radio is working. I'm coming in on 81 back to Tennessee here. I just know there's a lot of problems out there, so I was just listening.
Copy that. Your radio sounds great. 5-9, no, very little noise there. I can tell you're mobile, and that's about it.
I appreciate that. I'll be monitoring KJ4QJQ.
WB4GBI repeater.
Charlie, this is N4JTQ. Have you had any contact with your staff over at Gatlinburg?
Earlier tonight, Rick, I understand it's pretty bad up there. Possibly lost all the trolleys, except maybe 2 at this point. The service center, I believe, may be gone, as well as the street department.
Copy that. All right, buddy. Well, be careful coming in. Greg's monitoring, I'm monitoring. There's probably several here, so we'll be up for a while if you need anything. Thank you for that. N4JTQ.
WB4GBI repeater.
N4JTQ, KJ4QJQ.
N4JTQ portable, go.
Hey, Rick, got a little update there. It looks like our trolleys are okay there in Gatlinburg, but we did lose the water department, the street department, and possibly the service center.
Copy that. They've copied it on the other frequency too. All right, buddy. I appreciate that information. Any other information, just let us know, and somebody's monitoring. Or you've got my phone number. Just call.
Yeah, Roger. And I got a question. Have they, has the National Guard been called in, and are they allowing people to go into Gatlinburg?
National Guard has been called in, and no one is allowed in Gatlinburg.
All right, buddy. Appreciate that. We'll be standing by. KJ4QJQ.
Copy that. Okay, thanks, man. Anything else, just call. There's several of us monitoring. And tell the family hello. Forward JTQ.
You're monitoring fusion also, right?
Yep, got you on too.
Copy that. Thank you. KD4CW.
K4HSM.
WB4GBI repeater.
For anyone that's still awake, here's an update from TEMA. TEMA is asking residents in Sevier County to stay off the mobile devices unless it's for emergency calls to prevent taxing the mobile system that's in place. This is a special report providing information and updates on a significant and ongoing wildfire threat impacting the cities of Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and other parts of Sevier County. Evacuations are still underway for downtown Gatlinburg and also Minot Park, Park Vista, and Ski Mountain in Gatlinburg, and for the south part of Pigeon Forge close to Sevierville. The wildfire is also at the edge of the Dollywood property. Sevier County and Gatlinburg officials have established a command center at Gatlinburg City Hall. Local officials have ordered mandatory evacuations for Minot Park, Park Vista, Ski Mountain. Evacuations have also been ordered for the north end of Pigeon Forge. Strong winds this afternoon caused a wildland fire on Chimney Top Mountain in the Smoky Mountain National Park to spread rapidly onto private property in the city of Gatlinburg and the city of Pigeon Forge. Currently, 30 structures are on fire in Gatlinburg, including a 16-story hotel on Regan Drive and Driftwood Apartments reported fully involved near the Park Vista Hotel. Evacuations are underway for downtown Gatlinburg and also Minot Park, Park Vista, and Ski Mountain in Gatlinburg, and for the south part of Pigeon Forge close to Sevierville. Wildfire is also at the edge of the Dollywood property. Sevier County and Gatlinburg officials have established a command center at Gatlinburg City Hall. Local officials have ordered mandatory evacuations for these areas. State Highway 441 heading into Gatlinburg is closed, except for emergency traffic. State Highway 441 leaving Gatlinburg is open to evacuating traffic. There are reports of downed power lines and trees and reports of road closures. 911 communication centers in the area report being inundated with calls about the situation. Greene and Sevier County schools will be closed Tuesday. Cock County schools are also closed. I think here they have it listed as 2 hours late. There are no reports of fatalities at this time. There is a report of a burn injury to an evacuee. Minor injuries due to a fire truck involved in an accident. State Emergency Operations Center in Nashville is open and operational. TEMA coordination is ongoing throughout the SEOC, State Emergency Operations Center, with state and local partners involved in the Gatlinburg wildfire response. These include the Department of Agriculture and the Division of Forestry. Several other agencies, that's unimportant. Tennessee's Fire Mutual Aid System is coordinating the arrival of 50 to 60 fire apparatuses from local departments from around as far north as Greenville and as far south as McMinn County. Tennessee Department of Health is coordinating to send medical units from surrounding counties to assist with any medical transports. A total of 1,200 people have currently 1,200 people have sheltered at the Gatlinburg Community Center at the Rocky Top Sport Park. Tennessee National Guard will be deploying personnel to Sevier County to assist with debris clearance and removal. Tennessee Highway Patrol is deploying strike teams to assist with evacuations and traffic control. Tennessee Department of Transportation has crews assisting with traffic control. Still a high wind warning for Sevier County until the morning. Rainfall is in the area. That came gatlinburgema.org. That's K4HSM.
Greg?
Yep.
You want to repeat that again on Fusion? And we'll put it on statewide. And Jim is prepping them tiers.
Roger, roger. K4HSM.
Let's consider that a practice run. Let me see how long it's going to take before Jim's ready to simulcast it. We're coordinated now. Talk to you on Fusion just a second. K403. Thanks.
All right. This is a pretty lengthy one, so at some point I'll just say break for text or something like that, and give everybody about 10 seconds to reset.
Okay. My timeout timer on DMR is 2 minutes. Most of the Seabridge links are 2 minutes. A little over, 2 minutes and a few seconds. But anyway, yeah, if you can break a few times, just say break and then let off, and I'll unkey, and that gives me a chance to reset.
Roger, K4HSM. Yeah, need to get a hold of Dave Folk and figure out how to get that radio voice. So anyway, all right, we'll catch up with you. K4HSM going over to Fusion.
Okay. We'll see you there on Fusion, K403.
K4HSM. Additional information. Here's the broadcast from the earlier. There was one for Gatlinburg. There was one issued at 11:47 for an evacuation for Pigeon Forge. I'll read it as follows. Pigeon Forge Mayor David Ware has issued a mandatory evacuation. If you are located in the area between the spur and traffic light number 8 in the city of Pigeon Forge, please follow these instructions. People who are in a hardened structure located on the Pigeon Forge Parkway in the designated area should remain in that structure. If you are in a structure located off the Pigeon Forge Parkway in the designated area, it is in your best interest to evacuate now. Please use 441 Parkway to travel. Please avoid side streets and back roads. So that was an earlier warning that was issued off of the NOAA weather radio. I wasn't able to acquire it until just a little bit ago. So anyway, that's the latest, and hope for the best. But right now, it's not looking good for Gatlinburg. So anyway, K4HSM.